What happens after you publish your children's book? You celebrate because let's face it, not everyone is able to follow through on an idea. So, going from an idea for a story to actually writing and publishing one is a huge accomplishment. And so, you share with your family and friends, maybe land a few sales. And then, as the weeks, months, and perhaps years go by, you ask yourself, what now? Hi, I'm Bayo, and welcome to Storybook Remix, a podcast for children's book authors who are ready to go beyond the bookshelf and reimagine what's possible with the stories they've already created. Whether you're a brand new author or a seasoned illustrator looking to expand your reach, this podcast is your creative companion, offering practical ideas, inspiring examples, and behind the scenes insights into how to repurpose, repackage, and relaunch a children's book into something more. So, why have I decided to start this podcast? To answer that, let me take you back a few years. With the birth of my daughter in 2020, I was inspired to create something meaningful by reigniting my passion for storytelling. Prior to that, I'd spent years developing language learning apps, books, and animated videos for a living. But that was in a different era in my life. I was single, working, and living in a different country. So fast forward to 2020, we have got an amazing family, my wife and my newborn baby, plus a promising career as a software engineer. Notwithstanding, I was eager to start writing children's books for my daughter. But before I dove too deep, I wanted to understand the industry from the inside, especially through the eyes of a newcomer in the UK, where the industry is quite robust and where I'm currently based. So I started attending book fairs, author events, and annual conferences like Scoobies, the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators, and the London Book Fair. Then I launched the Creative Across Borders podcast, where I interviewed authors, illustrators, and creatives in the children's media space drawn from other cultural backgrounds. I wanted to hear firsthand how they navigate the children's media industry, especially coming from the outside by way of cultural and career backgrounds. With about a dozen interviews of children's book authors, illustrators, toy makers, and animators, I had some interesting insights to learn from alongside my podcast listeners. But something kept nagging at me, something no one seemed to talk about enough, especially at conferences: profitability. I mean, you'd agree with me that it's not enough to just write a great children's book. Rather, if we want to build a sustainable career around that, we need to think like creative entrepreneurs. In the words of Dak Guardiola, whom I interviewed for my Creative Across Borders podcast, it's not just about being an author, it's about being a storyteller in every sense of the word. Also, hearing strategic insights from creators like Chitra Saundar and Jasmine Richards further confirmed it to me. The book is just the beginning. That realization led me to launch my brand, Repurpose Children's Book, a brand and platform dedicated to helping children's book creators grow their audience and income by repurposing their storybooks into digital experiences to start with. Coming from a software engineering background, coupled with my experience in the children's interactive app ecosystem, it was a no-brainer for me. I love apps, and I love to see stories and ideas come alive beyond something on paper. And now this podcast, Storybook Remix, is an extension of that mission. Because the truth is, there are so many untapped ways to bring your story to life: as an educational tool, as a read-along video, as an interactive app, as merchandise, workshops, performances, or courses. Your book is not the end product, it's a launch pad. Each episode, I'll take you behind the scenes of creative strategies that extend the life and the reach of your story. I'll share the things that I'm learning from trying different approaches to engaging with others via their works, books, events, and more. Among other things, we'll talk about building story-based game apps on a budget, growing your audience before launch, creating systems from your self-publishing journey, monetizing your soft and hard assets, and collaborating with others to expand your impact. Now, some episodes will be solo where I share my musings. Others may feature guests who are remixing their stories in surprising ways. Now, if you're asking, how do I do more with the children's book that I have already created or one that I'm planning to create, you are in the right place. Now, for my final thoughts. I believe that we're in an era of storytelling where authors are not limited to traditional publishing paths. And if you're willing to get a little creative, a little scrappy, a little strategic, there's no limit to how far your story can go. Now, this podcast is here to spark ideas, provide clarity, and help you take action one remix at a time. Thank you for being here. Now, let's reimagine what your children's book can become as we begin this journey together. Please subscribe or follow so you never miss any episode. And also, do please share with other children's book authors and illustrators out there. I'll see you in the next episode.